So in the past two videos before this one, I showed you how you can retarget people who have engaged with your old videos in the last 30 days, 14 days, or 7 days. Okay. By engagement, I mean they shared, they liked, they commented, they downloaded, or they even saved it. Okay. People who have done any of those things, you can retarget them. We call these things engagement. Okay. And so we created a custom audience. You can see here custom audience, right? We created a custom audience of them selecting few videos, right? And that gave us about 4,000 something. It was more than this, but I had to remove enhanced audience. Okay, it was about 6,000 something when I added enhanced audience, but I had to remove this. I turned this off, right? So this is the real data in the past 30 days. I chose 30 days. You can choose 14 days or 7 days, okay, for a number of videos, right? And then from here, from this custom audience, we went ahead to create a lookalike audience. In other words, people that look like these ones who have engaged with our videos, maybe in terms of interest, in terms of age, in terms of location, okay? And that gave us this total, okay? By the time we were done creating this figure was not there, so it was not available. But like I told you, it took some time to populate, and then it gave us 2 point something. That's about 2.5 million, right? So now I told you that you can now create ad to target these people. Now these are people, you can target only these ones. In other words, these ones have seen your videos before, but these are people who look like these ones that have seen your videos before. Okay, so we can now create an ad to target them. So to do that, you can come here where it says create ad. We are under tools. When you come to tools, you go to audience manager, right? And that's what brought us here. You see audiences. Okay, so we can target those people who have seen our ad before, right? Or we can add to target these ones, or we might even not target these ones and target these ones alone, right? We can target two of them, okay? But these are people who are most likely going to take action on our ad now. For these ones, they have seen it before. These ones look like these ones who have seen it before. That's the idea of the lookalike audience, okay? So I said you can come here to click on create ad so that you can use those audience or audiences to create your ad. But then you can as well go to campaign. Let me see if I open one here. Okay, so I can come to campaign from here and click on create. Okay, so the same thing you can do from here. Can you see create ad? So when you click here, it will bring you to the same interface when you want to create an ad. That's this place. Okay, I think it's still loading. So here now we can begin to create our ad by selecting our objective. We can select reach or traffic or video views, whatever one you want to select. Okay, but if you want better conversion, can go with sales. Okay, so let's suppose we are going with sales. I may not launch this ad at the end of the day, but I want to show you that you can actually select these audiences that we have created. That's the custom audience and the lookalike audience to run your ad. Okay, so having selected this, let me say I put it on website, then manual. Okay, now it's important to always name your ad. So scroll down to this place to change it here. Let me say maybe this is a TikTok ads made easy. That's my course on TikTok ad. Then I can say here custom, just for me to remember, lookalike. Okay, I can just copy this so that I can paste it when I come to ad group. Okay, so I can now continue. All right, so it's loading. So quickly I can paste it here too to rename here, so it bears the same name as the campaign. So this is the ad group now, right? So that's it. So we can scroll down now. This is on website. Let me say, since I selected sales, let me say if I don't have a website, but I do, that's why you can see my pixels here. So I can as well go here and select whatever I want. That's whatever conversion I want, maybe purchase or anything. But Let's say you don't have a website of your own, you can use TikTok instant page. So let me select that one. All right, so having selected that, I'll just scroll down. Placement, always I want to put it as select placement so that I can knock off this and knock off these two. Leave it only at TikTok. These are TikTok partners, all right? But usually I don't fancy using them because I'm not sure that they apply to Nigerians at the moment. So I'll come here. Normally I don't want people to download my ad videos, so I'll turn it off. And so we scroll down further. It's already in Nigeria. You can select any other country that applies to you. Then we might not bother about this age, but you can still select. But you notice that we selected from 18 and above, okay, which is fine. Male and female, that's the product we are marketing or we're promoting. And then language, you can just select your language. Let me select English here. Maybe you leave this one the way it is. Now here is where it matters, audiences. Okay, so can you see include audience? So here when we click here, you now see that our lookalike audience is showing. How do I know? When you click here, you can still see that it's the same thing. If you check here, you can see the size. Okay, so we can just take it. Can you see us come up here? We can as well add the custom audience, which is this one. Okay, now let me remove the two first. So you see, can you see the population here, the audience population here, or estimates here? All right, so by the time we come here, let's begin with maybe the custom audience. I put it at custom audience, which is about 4,000 something. So we select it. Can you see it's giving you the reading here? Okay, so let's go to lookalike audience and I'll swear add it. So it will come up, right? So about 4,000 something plus 2 point something million, that gives us this population, okay, of audience. So you can now scroll down. Now if there are audiences you want to exclude that you have created, you can as well exclude them, but in this case we will not be able to exclude anything because we selected the two audiences we created. That's the custom audience and the lookalike audience. But supposing that, let's return to this place. Supposing that let's see whether this works. This is lookalike audience. I just cancel the custom audience from here. So let's scroll down to exclude and see whether we can exclude. Can you see this one now? We can exclude this audience now. That's the custom audience because we remove it from here. So if I click here now, I will be able to exclude it from here. Okay, but I don't think it makes impact because originally it's not inside here. We created this one from here. That doesn't mean what is here is inside here. Okay, so I just did this so you see how to exclude audiences. Okay, so if some of the persons that are here are also here, then it will have impact here. Let's say there's 1 million of the audience who are here, and probably they are Android users, and this audience I created here is for Android users. By the time I put it here, it will exclude them from this total, and that will make here to drop. Okay, so that's the idea. So let's suppose we are not excluding anything, so I cancel this one, and suppose here that we are using both the custom audience and the lookalike audience. Okay, I would even advise that you take it one after the other. What I mean is create a separate ad for your custom audience and create a separate ad for your lookalike audience so that you can monitor performance, okay, and know what is giving you the results if you're getting results and what is not giving you results if you're not getting results. So having done that, we can scroll down. There's no need putting anything here because we already have our audience selected up there. So you can now continue and then finish up with your ad and publish. Okay, so this is how to use the custom audience and the lookalike audience you've created to run your ad anytime you want to run ad. Now we're using sales objective. You can use this for lead objective or anything, right? But we're using sales objective because we assume that these people already have the intention of taking action on our ad, because especially for this custom audience, they have engaged with our ads before. And these people that look like them, that have similar characteristics like them, we also suppose that they might want to take action too, right? So we go for a conversion objective. That's why I selected that cells. Okay, so that's where we'll be stopping this for now. If there's anything you want me to share, this one is particularly for my students. Okay, if there's any way you are finding some setbacks, all right, just let me know, or you can chat me up on WhatsApp. Let's get it fixed, right? So I'll be doing more and more updates. I've been trying to do some background researches, right? Both locally and internationally, so that I can give you more and better updates. Okay, so if you have not subscribed to this channel, if you're on YouTube, please kindly subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next update that I'll be dropping here. Okay, if you're yet to join the TikTok ads made easy class, this is your best opportunity. Find the link in the description of this video so you can join the class. You'll gain much more than what we are sharing here for free. So I want to see you inside if you are interested in joining the class today. There's a discount if you're joining today. Otherwise, do subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next update.